The Evidence Synthesis Infrastructure Collaborative Cape Town meeting was an opportunity to bring together both people who've been involved in this 6-month planning process, as well as a whole bunch of new people from a variety of different interest holder groups to stress test and refine the thinking embodied in the ESIC roadmap, but also to serve as a launch pad for action. So we've had this intense 6-month process, 5 working groups, each working on different pieces of the proposed infrastructure. We've had a governance planning group, and in parallel to that, then we've had activity happening across the UN system through the Global SDG Synthesis Coalition. We've had a number of citizen leaders developing a citizen call to action. We've had many, many meetings from different interest holders, again from multilaterals to government policymakers to citizen-serving, citizen-led NGOs to science advisors. All of that was brought together in the roadmap, and now here in Cape Town, it was an opportunity to look at that roadmap, stress test it and refine it, but also to get input from people who weren't involved in this process. So in that respect, it's been hugely helpful. And the consensus charter is then an articulation of our collective commitments to take this roadmap forward and to implement it. And so there are statements at the beginning of the charter about we commit to do this, we commit to foreground equity in all aspects of the work, we commit to work together to implement the 5 different steps articulated in the roadmap. And the piece that was particularly nice is literally the last day of the meeting when the charter was approved turned out to be the 70th anniversary of the Freedom Charter that inspired those who were involved in the anti-apartheid struggle here in South Africa, and the 80th anniversary of the UN Charter. So those are very, very big, seminal, charters. So we took a bit of inspiration for that and said those should be beacons of light for us as we move forward with this charter, and also really focus our attention on taking those steps that are going to make an impact on the ground. So it's been a really magical 3 days. Delighted that we have now we have version 1 of the roadmap. We'll soon have version 2, and now we have the consensus charter.